What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 260. Today our guest is Morgan Hyman. He is a local comedian here in Lubbock, Texas. He hosts open mics every Thursday at Bar PM. So if you're looking to see some young talent, go out there and check it out. Or if you want to sign up and be you need that little push to enter the comedic world, go up there. You might catch me and Bradley there a few times here and there. So shout out to Morgan. He also hosts Alamo Drafthouse movie night. So I'm sure if you're from around here, you've seen him before. Funny guy. We really had a good time talking with him, having fun, being silly. It's really fun to do podcasts like this every now and then. And we're going to try to do more in 2020. This year, I guess today's the first. So happy New Year's, everybody. Any young comedians or comedians out there that want to be on the podcast, please hit us up or DM me if you know somebody that could come on. So that'd be awesome. Other than that, guys, if you're new, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's an easy, free way to help us a lot. It'll boost us, and if you want to share it, like, and hit that subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and then you can rate us, give us an honest rate. I appreciate honesty, and I appreciate all the support. And if you want to support us another step, you can go to patreon.com/snakepitstudios, where we have a $1 tier where you can listen to us talk about our music and listen to music with us. That's $1 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee for, supporting somebody local. And other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Thank you, and we'll see y'all.
You have one chubby bearded guy, so I'm a little lighter, but...
Dude, Mexicans only, brother.
Oh yeah, right. It's so funny. On Friday I was hanging out. There was probably like 20 people at this place from Plainview, and I look around. I'm like, I'm the only white dude here. Crazy.
Yeah, can you can scoot that mic closer to you?
Right are there? You on Instagram or Facebook or where are you?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna go, but I didn't want to drive back.
Yeah.
And I don't know nobody there.
Yeah, I know Chris and Donald that run our UDC, and then I made a couple of friends. I already knew
Chris,
this girl Sarah.
Is he Lee? Is that Lee?
Yeah, Chris Lee Peros, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that was his. So sorry, Lee, if you're listening.
Are we on?
We know you as Lee.
Yeah, yeah, we're on.
Okay,
we're here with
cool.
Morgan.
We've been on for a minute.
Morgan Hyman.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, and it's
the lady was making fun of your last name. Sorry, brother.
Oh, it's fine. I like it.
No.
He's a comedian. He's a comedian. So
I have a joke
fun.
about it.
I literally said Hyman in the.
But it's Hyman.
Well, he spelled it the other way.
Oh yeah. Well,
I think you did.
I spelled it with an E.
You spelled it the clinical way.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
okay.
that is. Yeah.
Yeah, we're here with Morgan Hyman.
Yes, Morgan
comedian,
Hyman.
Host of Alamo Drafthouse.
Yeah, I do both of those things.
As you said, a chubby bearded man.
Yeah, chubby bearded man. Gradually less chubby though. I've lost 60 pounds in the last year.
Oh shit! There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I lost however much my ex-wife weighed plus 60 pounds.
Oh my god.
Not my.
I saw that on Twitter once.
Oh yeah, it's not. I mean, it's an old ass joke. So, but yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
How was the show Friday?
I honestly wasn't even expecting to perform. Dylan that you had on the podcast, he was performing, and I have some friends there, so I wanted to hang out, and they had karaoke and shit. But Chris asked me if I would go on, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'll go on. We've been talking about doing more stuff. We did a show a few weeks ago too with comics from here, me, Rafa, Curtis, a guy named Josh Sines, and then another guy named Chris Heist. That guy's crazy. You need to have him on here sometime.
Chris?
Chris Heist, yeah.
Chris?
Yeah.
I'd like to do more comedy podcasts.
Oh, yeah. He's very like Carlin, Hicks, Stanhope, kind of that guy.
Yeah, we actually just got back from, Adam Hernandez?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He announced he was going to be the mayor, or running for mayor.
Yeah.
So he asked me
him,
he asked us to come.
Awesome.
I was bringing that up because we've been having these next few podcasts that are going to come out. When today's the 4th.
Yes.
It's a very serious podcast, a very important podcast.
Political.
So now I'm I want to get a little bit more funny to end the year.
I can get silly, so this is going to be end of year podcast.
Yeah,
nice.
sort of like what we did with Dylan.
Right. Yeah.
Just dumb and.
Yeah. Well, I'm not as dumb as him, but.
Oh, dude.
He's a sweet kid. He's a sweet kid. I like him.
Can you tell the story? You weren't here when we recorded that one.
Yeah.
So he's a young boy.
He's like 23. He's from Floydada, lives in Plainview now.
He's a little edgy. He's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you tell us what he didn't tell us on the podcast? This
Yeah.
is wild.
I mean, they might have been
Dylan.
fucking with me. But Dylan introduces me to his dad, and I'm like, dude, you guys look the same age. How old were you when he was born? He's like, I was 12. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious? And he fucked his babysitter. Dylan's dad fucked his babysitter,
Oh my
and then
God.
they had a kid. And he's like, yeah, I was a senior when he was in kindergarten or whatever.
I'm going
Like,
to text
that's
Dylan to confirm this is real.
They could have been. It was a long con because they kept it up all night, didn't break.
But you said
character.
he looked young, right?
He looked young as hell. He looked younger than Dylan.
How old is his mom?
I didn't get that part. I mean, I wonder if she still babysat after she babysitting her own kid and her kid's dad.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, dude! Like, what the fuck?
That's got to be a movie. If he doesn't write that into a movie, he's stupid. that's his origin story.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what's your origin story, man? Where are you from? You from here?
Pretty much. My family moved here when I was like 5, so 88. I'm older than I look. So fat don't crack, but it does die young. So.
there you go. God damn it. So you've introduced to comedy at a young age. What's it like,
Yeah,
man?
no, my dad really was into comedy. He like introduced me to like Monty Python, early Steve Martin, John Candy, Bill Murray, all that kind of stuff. So the first stand-up I remember watching, probably like Stephen Wright, John Panette, that kind of stuff. So it was stand-up was something I got into a little bit later, like junior high school. So, but yeah, I always loved comedy.
So how long have you been doing stand-up yourself?
Just about almost a year and a half. I guess a
Oh,
year
shit.
and yeah. I started in July of last year.
What made you do that?
Got divorced.
Oh,
That's
lot of
a
material,
lot
huh?
of us. That's how Curtis started. That's how a lot of dudes. But me and my ex separated, and I moved into my mom's place. I'm like, I gotta do something to keep me sane, and I did the Cafe J mic on a Tuesday, did the Lantern mic on a Thursday, and then the Lantern on Wednesday, Bar PM on Thursday. 3 times my first week, and I've just been going up every week since. I don't think I've missed a week. I've missed a couple of nights here and there, but I've never gone a week without doing stand-up in a year and a half now.
and you host?
Yeah, I fortuitously got the Bar PM hosting job when Val, I think you've had Val Berber on here too.
Yeah, when she left.
Yeah, when she left, I was doing stand-up like 2.5 months, and she asked me to take it over. I'm like, why? She said, no one else wants it. But she liked me and her got along really well, so... She asked me to do it, and I bought a PA system, and I've been doing it since October of 2022. So a year and 2 months now.
So you had to buy a PA system yourself?
I could have used Laugh Hub Cities, but I decided to just get my own. So, yeah, and my thing is independent of Laugh Hub City.
Okay,
so.
I was going to ask, can you... Laugh Hub City, what exactly
Yeah, that
this?
is an organization, oh gosh, I don't know how old they are, maybe like 8-10 years. Started by a few guys here in Lubbock. Selena Martinez runs it now. I don't know if you know her.
Yeah, I'm familiar
She's
with her.
kind of, but she's kind of the head of it, but then Aaron Durbin and Caleb Davis also are kind of decision makers sort of too. But they run the Laugh Hub City, 2 open mics, the one at Lantern, the one at Cafe J. And they do shows at like Meno Negra. They're doing one coming up at Two Docks, a couple other places.
La
I've been on
Mana
some.
Negra, you like that place?
Oh, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's
Shout out to that Puerto Rican dude.
I haven't met. I don't think I've met the owner, but yeah, I've done comedy there a couple times on Laugh Up City shows. Yeah, so I usually eat shit there.
I was going to ask you, what's the crowd like there?
It's different. It skews a little more like hipstery, people with money more so. Bar PM show is like everybody. You've been to that
Dude,
one.
we got drunk as
Yeah,
fuck that
yeah.
night.
If anybody's gonna be
Jesus
drunk, it'll probably be at the bar. I was like falling down drunk.
Oh, that's
it's
when
gonna
you
be at
met
the
Dylan.
bar. Yeah, exactly. And that's the only place you can see him
There
do
was
comedy.
a girl. There was a...
He got banned from the Lantern apparently.
Who, Dylan?
Dylan, he walked a tab accidentally.
He what?
He walked a tab accidentally.
Oh, accidentally.
And they're like, you're banned from here.
Dude.
I think you did
Get
it a
him
couple
back. Get
times.
him. Oh, well, never mind. One time's excusable. Not
Yeah. Well,
multiple.
the 12-year-old dad, he did teach him responsibility.
Oh, God, dude. That's shocking. My
Yeah.
mom, like I said, my mom was 15 and 12 is...
Your mom's still 15? Sorry.
Well,
Dude.
you're going to get me for a little bit. You
Yeah.
make me feel high. In here, dude. Oh, shit.
So,
where was I going with that?
You were asking me about a girl.
Oh, I don't know if you remember that. There's a girl. She ended that show.
Which one?
The one where me and Bradley went to. I know it was a while back.
Oh, yeah. What'd she look like? Do you remember? Was it?
I can't remember.
Was it? Oh, it was either probably.
I know she ended the show.
It was either Lori or it was probably Lori.
She was really funny.
Yeah,
She was really, really, really funny.
I'm trying to remember who else it could have been. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get her. Bradley was supposed to have got me in contact with her because he went to school with her.
Oh, it definitely wasn't Lori then.
No.
Lori's older than Bradley by a bit. It might have Cameo maybe.
I don't know. We'll talk about
Yeah,
it
we'll
later.
figure it out. There's not many women that come to that mic.
So the crowd, even here in Lubbock, the crowds are different.
Yeah, they're vastly different based on the show. Maybe not vastly. I mean, but the vibes are really different. Like at Cafe J, that's an every other week. That one's more some college students, but more like people from Tech Terrace area. We had like some people there that was like for a high school reunion, the last one, that were really loud and annoying. And then Lantern is kind of a bit of everybody, but they're more sober. And then Bar PM's a little bit of everybody, but they're more drunk.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a cool
we
place.
have fun over there. Yeah, Steve is great over there. He kind of lets us experiment with different stuff. He let us do a show on Thanksgiving Day. So
Did people show up to that?
yeah, we had a hell of a lot of people there.
Damn, I wish I'd have known.
Yeah,
I would have gone.
yeah. It was fun. We had a comic from Wichita, Kansas, come out named Megan Welch. She was friggin' hilarious.
Man.
Yeah.
So, is there are people consistently showing up now? More so?
Yeah, as far as audiences go, they kind of come and go. That's kind of how all three of the mics are. Sometimes there'll be a bunch of people, and sometimes it's like the comics and a couple audience members. It's real hit and miss. So there's no way to tell, honestly.
Have you gone out of town to do other than like Plainview?
Yeah, no, I've done shows, Plainview, and then I've gone up to Amarillo. There's a really good comedy group there called...
What's that shithole town like? Comedy scene over there?
Smaller than Lubbock. You're not a fan of Amarillo, huh?
I fucking hate that place.
I lived there for
No, I'm just
5
kidding.
years.
I don't hate the place.
I lived there for
Just
5
a
years.
running
It's
joke.
not bad. It is. Well, that rivalry,
It's there.
Yeah, it is.
We're the real 806, by the way.
I agree. I mean, it's population. We got more people.
But
Yeah.
it's smaller than...
The comedy scene is smaller. There's fewer comics, but they've got some
What
funny...
I've heard, though, I'll give them this, that their downtown's better than ours.
They have an awesome downtown.
Which
There's
seems
shit
like-
there. There's actually stuff to do and has been for a long time.
Which seems like a good place for comedy.
Yeah. I don't know how much they have downtown there. The one show I did was like kind of in the middle of town, at 45th and Coulter or something. It was like a little brewery there, but they have some funny fucking comics there. There's some really funny comics in Amarillo.
When you guys do your shows here, do
Mm-hmm.
you ever tell them like you can't talk about this or that, or is it just free for all?
None of the shows I do, and I've booked a couple outside. I've done the thing in Plainview. I did a thing at the Red Zone. We tried to get a thing going at Adolph's. That did not go over well. But
That would be a rough place to do it.
it was. They hated us. And then when it was time we were doing like tests, like little, here's a comedy in the middle of karaoke and to promote our show. Nobody showed up the day of.
So we went to Adolph's after we hung out. Dude,
Yeah.
that's a fucking...
Yeah.
me and you, we listen to comedy podcasts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I listen to them talk about being on the road. It just seems like so much fun.
It does.
Like that lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It gets
But
you.
I go out of town for 2 or 3 days and I'm like, I want my own bed. But I guess you get used to it.
Yeah.
You get used to being, in hotels every night, but I don't know. It does sound fun.
Do
Though.
you have any... Like, are you working towards something like that?
I mean, I've expanded. Like I said, I did Amarillo. I've done Midland. I've done a couple San Angelo. I did a show opening for a comedy hypnotist in San Angelo.
What the hell?
He hypnotizes people and is like, "Oh, you're a."
Do you believe in that?
I mean, it seemed real to me. I don't have any reason to question. I met the guy. I don't think he had plants in the audience. So, I mean, it's some power of suggestion. I don't know. It's weird. I don't get it.
Would you be hypnotized?
Remember when we were doing that at the fair?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That.
Yeah.
I bet I could be. I don't know.
So you just watched somebody hypnotize?
He was doing
before?
what you said, suggested
Yeah.
musical.
Yeah. He was having the audience do group things with their hands and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I think they pick
And
up
then
on shit.
people were volunteering and Roy was just
I was eating a turkey leg.
he didn't want to.
I mean, yeah, you can't really get hypnotized while you're eating a turkey leg. Is that what he said?
That's the only reason I went there is to get a turkey leg. So
That's the only reason to go to the fair.
But I was willingly okay.
Yeah, they were all playing.
Okay,
the game
do what?
Shit.
Oh yeah, so you're highly suggestible.
Yeah, I want to have
They
fun.
would know that, right?
Yeah.
My bad for having childlike wonder, dude. Damn.
Is that what
Shit,
is
what
that
you
what
said.
that's what it's called?
Yeah,
Childlike
yeah.
wonder.
No, good for you. Like, good to say.
Childlike wonder. Get into my van right now.
Okay.
They're good at that shit. They know.
I mean, yeah, hypnotist.
So how'd that show go?
And rapist is that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you asked me if there are any shows where we couldn't say certain things. Yes. So Cafe J, a guy about a year ago spouted off the N-word 2 or 3 times, and Selena banned him.
A non-black dude.
Yeah, he was. I think he's white or Hispanic. I can't remember.
I know that's a bad
Yeah.
word. Are we talking hard R?
Hard R, very hard, the hardest of ours.
Oh,
Yeah. And he also came. He came 3 weeks in a row, and he had a black rubber dildo hanging out the side of his shorts. He had on gym shorts, and he had this dildo hanging out. Yeah.
was he at the very least funny, or was he not funny?
I thought it was hilarious, but
I mean, was he funny as a comedian?
not really. No.
Then you can't do that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I like the oh my god, what's gonna happen? It got pretty. So after that, Selena has kind of banned anybody from using a slur that you're not if you're not black, you can't use the N-word. If you're not mentally challenged, you can't say.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
No.
Take that word out.
Yeah, that'll probably get bleeped, demonetized. Unless you're part of that group, you can't use that. So,
I mean, I get the hard R. That's a bad, that's a very bad word.
Yeah, well, I mean, in my mic that I host, it's a case by case basis, and honestly, it hasn't been a problem. So I'm like, why make a rule if it's not a problem? And it was only a problem that one time. So
When we went there was
Yeah.
a guy getting real edgy with that word once. It's close.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, you have something there.
Yeah.
You're close. You're close.
But I understand
bit.
her perspective, though. I will say that because she doesn't want to lose that mic,
Oh, I
and
get it.
people get pissed. And the bartender is black at Lantern, so
I get it.
she wants to be respectful.
That
but
word.
at mine, it's a little looser. But if people complain, I'd talk to them. I'd talk to the comics. So yeah, it's just we have a different approach. That's all.
No,
I got accused of
understand.
talking shit on another podcast, so I'm just trying to cover my tracks.
Whose podcast was it? I want to be on another podcast.
This chick Cheryl, she's not even here anymore.
Oh, damn.
She's a Lubbock comic, moved to Austin.
but
Now
to be
she's in
fair-
Las Vegas. To be fair,
I get, it's your show.
yeah,
It's your show.
sure. But I mean, I'm not going to risk losing it. We've been doing that mic over a year with me as host, so But we've had homeless people come up and not on the mic, but there's a window, bar PM. They'll put that garage door up. There was this one comic, Tanner. This homeless guy walked by. Tanner's 3rd or 4th time on stage, and he's like, "Hey man, what do you got to say?" He thought it'd be funny, and this guy's just jabbering. It wasn't funny. So, but anybody could be on the mic at bar PM. Homeless people, racist.
All right. How difficult was it to do it the first time?
Not at all.
Not for you.
No, but I played in bands in high school. I sang, played guitar, and then I've been doing the Alamo Draft House hosting since 2015.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah. So I've done two of those this weekend. I did Elf last night, and then Christmas Vacation the night before.
that. See, I thought I recognized you because we
have you
we
seen me
went
do
to
some of those?
the Barbie.
Okay, was
Oh
that
yeah,
you?
That was
Oh my
me. That was me.
gosh.
Was it the slumber party, the Barbie
Yes.
pajama
We
party?
did the Barbenheimer shit. So
Yeah, you did Barbenheimer. Yeah.
we went to Oppenheimer and hurried over to.
Oh
Orlando.
shit, you did back to back. See, I watched
At
them like 2 or
different
3 days
theaters.
apart.
We went right back to back, and
Oh,
now I
damn.
remember seeing you.
Yeah, I hosted
You had
that.
like a contest or something for those.
Yeah,
How did you get into that?
There was a casting call on Facebook, and I showed up and did I think I did a YouTube video. It was like, audition, say why you'll be a great host. Submitted it. They emailed me. I did an audition. Renee from FMX, or is she Wes Nessman's daughter? She did it the same time I did too. So, and she's really good with makeup because does a Nightmare on 19th Street. So there have been several really cool people that have done that. There's not many of us now. That's why I get so many hosting jobs.
Are you a bit of a cinemaphile?
Yeah, definitely cinemaphile. Yeah, I'm a big movie guy.
What was the last one you did this week?
Well, I did Elf last night, but I go watch movies
Dude,
a
Elf
lot.
is awesome.
Elf is really good. I've hosted it 3 times this year so far. I'll bounce like after I do my intro. Like I'll do the intro, then I'll do the contest. I'm like, I've seen this movie too.
I just watched it the other day.
Is it like an annual thing for you?
Oh, and it was just on. I didn't
okay.
really think, but I forgot how fucking funny Will Ferrell is.
Oh, he's great. And then
I
the
haven't
next
seen
movie.
it in a few years.
Oh yeah, it holds up.
You know how she said childlike wonder? Like I get
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, no, that movie is childlike wonder.
I fucking get
in film.
He's
yeah.
just a big goofy funny
Yeah.
motherfucker.
And then the next movie he did was Anchorman, where he's a total asshole.
And I love that movie.
I
too.
love that movie too.
And Step Brothers.
Step Brothers is all of
How
those.
was it other one?
Yeah.
Talladega Nights.
Talladega.
He just plays a different version of an idiot. He's like, this is the idiot who's an asshole. This is
my
the idiot
God.
who's childlike. This is the idiot that's, whatever.
What's the one where they're at school? Why can't I think of it?
Oh, Old School?
Old School.
Yeah, where they started frat.
I
Yeah.
just watched that.
Yeah,
one.
that was pretty funny.
Man,
I haven't seen that in a minute.
He's great.
You know Eddie Pepitone is in that movie?
I don't even know who that is.
He's a comic. He's a really funny stand-up comic.
Does Will Ferrell do stand up?
No, I don't think he ever did stand. Not that I'm aware of. I know he's a really good drummer. Have you seen him and Chad Smith from?
I saw that.
That's
video.
great. Yeah, those guys look so
He's a
much
DJ
alike.
too.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
His son's like in a frat at UFC.
Oh my God,
wow.
I saw that. He was
Yeah.
yeah.
He was in that.
Nice. Okay. I've not. I'll have to check that out. It's funny that like these huge celebrities now like have kids that are adults. Like I saw Paul Rudd, and I think of him as like my age, and he has a kid that's like 30 or something. I think he's not that old. Maybe in his 20s. Just weird. They look the same age.
He looks good.
Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah. I yeah. If I ever live to be that old, maybe I'll look that good. But
You hosted Buddy.
yeah.
I mean, not Buddy.
Elf. Yeah, yeah. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, Christmas Vacation. I hate that movie so much. Y'all
seen that
watch?
one.
Oh, you've never seen that one? Okay, that's like I don't know. That one's really bad. It's Chevy Chase. So yeah, it does not hold
Y'all
up.
doing something for Wonka?
Probably. I don't know yet. We do some new stuff. Like I did. I'm trying to remember the last new thing I did. Well, the Barbie probably, and then I did a thing for like the new Wes Anderson movie. I think it was called.
Asteroid City.
Wow, you're a Wes Anderson fan. Cool. Yeah. Did you go to that? The
No.
Asteroid City? Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's a weird movie though. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
What's your top 5?
top 5 movies. Jeez, that's a good question. Pulp Fiction is definitely up there. Goodfellas. Probably Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Back to the Future. I thought I'm going to have to think about this for a second. I actually didn't have to think about it at all. Maybe Blade Runner or Alien or something like that.
Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, I love that one. That one's so good. Yeah.
I remember my friend showed me that.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like a religious experience for me.
Yeah, I saw that one a couple times in the theater just because it's like big sci-fi movies don't come out like that often enough. So
What do you think about Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
it doesn't hold up. I don't think it holds up. Of all of Jim Carrey's movies that are okay, is this his favorite movie?
Yeah, you just crushed him.
Oh,
What do
I'm
you- well,
sorry,
no.
dude. I don't think that one holds up.
What do
that
you
one
mean
and
it doesn't hold up?
It's just goofy. I think it's
Yeah,
only
no
funny
shit.
if you're like 12.
Brother, come on.
I'm a little older than you too, so it's like I don't know.
We're
I don't
gonna
have the
speak on
nostalgia.
some like, you know
Yeah.
me. You know me. I'm
Okay.
I'm a fan of funny.
Okay, Cable Guy. You like that one?
I like that
Okay,
one.
that one's my favorite. I finally went to Medieval Times last year for the first time.
I want to go to that.
You should
I
go.
do want to go to that.
Yeah, pay him a little extra, get out on the field and start swinging the axe
Mm-hmm.
at people.
Well, hold on. I'm not done on this Ace Ventura shit.
Okay, all right, let's go. The talking butt. I mean, that's funny.
He catches a bullet with his teeth. Come on, brother. How cool is that?
Is that in the first one or the second one?
It's in the first one. He's,
Okay.
his fucking car is windows
I
first.
honestly
so he
have
has to
only
drive
seen
out.
it maybe twice.
You've never seen the movie, right?
I know the scene because you showed it to me.
I like the second one better, honestly, where he's coming out of the rhino's butt.
I like the second one, too.
The second one's great.
What I will say, there are some things that don't stick, like you're saying.
Yeah.
And the, I guess, transphobic thing at the end,
Definitely the transphobic thing.
even for me, is like, okay.
It gets a little rough.
Okay.
That ending,
Okay.
you're like, this just drags on forever.
I was like, "Eeh." But it's still a very funny movie.
Yeah. I'll have to give it a rewatch. Jim Carrey is. I took mushrooms one time and watched. Did you watch that Jim and Andy documentary where he's take mushrooms and watch that movie? It'll mess with your sense of reality big time.
I don't want to watch. I mean, I'm scared of mushrooms. I want to do.
Oh, really?
But I want to try it.
Have you done them, Jen?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes. Had ego death the first time, had a great time the second time,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
every time after has been okay.
There's a big sign that at Planet Fitness that says "Levy goes here." That's why I drop acid before I go to the gym.
You go to Planet Fitness? Yeah. You like that, Jim?
It's all right. It's cheap. It's cheap, and I'm usually not the fattest or ugliest guy there, so that makes me feel good. Yeah.
Alrighty.
No, that's why you go to the gym, to feel better about yourself. It's like, that guy's fatter than me. That guy's uglier than me. I bet you I've been laid more often than that guy.
I don't know. I maybe said that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Well, you got a girlfriend.
I'm always
so
like, I could beat that dude up.
oh, really?
That's what I
don't
think.
really think that. Maybe when I get some
I've
gains.
been doing like jujitsu with my friend now.
Oh shit!
So now I'm like, I can probably beat the shit out of a motherfucker.
Or do you have like a belt, like a?
I'm on my yellow belt right now.
What tier belt is that?
That's my second belt.
Okay.
I've been
Well, I mean,
doing-
that's you're still at least at the
I've been
second
doing
one.
it since August.
Oh shit! Second belt by
I
August.
feel like there's like levels to it, you know?
Yeah.
There's like people who don't know anything, then there's me, and then there's like elite people. Like I'm in this group of
Yeah, that's where I am at comedy. I've got
Yeah.
my comedy yellow belt.
You know?
There's a shitload I don't know, but I know more than
you've already done enough.
I've done enough to know that like what it's like.
So that's how I feel about fighting.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm
See.
at the bar like, no, I'm not doing that.
No, just yeah.
If anything, it's made me more calm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like,
Is it Zen?
I don't want to fight now because I've seen a lot of videos online of people fighting.
Did you want to fight prior?
I thought so. And then you watch these fight videos and somebody gets hit in the head and they...
Does he fight people at bars and shit?
No. I don't. No.
Okay, all right.
No.
I've never been in a fight in my adult life, like ever.
You ever been in that Whataburger on 19th and Q?
Yeah, Rafa's got a joke about
It
it.
is rough. We just drove by there and I was telling her, me and my friends almost got into a fight in that place once.
With a homeless guy.
No, just some my friend was being a drunk idiot.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was like, God damn
Well, that's
it.
where you go when you're in the depot. That's the closest Whataburger. So that makes sense.
I ain't been to the depot in a while.
I went to Blue Light. Actually, for longer ago than I can remember. It's been a minute. Yeah, I haven't been to the depot in a while either. I don't know. It's not the kind of place that is cool anymore. I don't know what's cool. I just go to comedy
Some
shows.
good bands there.
Yeah. I mean, most of the bands that come into town are like at Jake's a lot of times. There's sometimes good bands at Blue Light, and I'll go there sometimes. But
Does Jake's ever do comedy?
yeah, the Lubbock Laugh Off is they're bringing it back. What is a week? I think it's the 16th. It's a thing that like Wes Nessman and Chrissy Covington are doing. It's like a comedy competition. So yeah, it's cool.
Are you gonna?
I am an alternate. So if one of the comics dies, I get to do it. Or they drop out. I don't know. They don't have to die.
What is your thing with dying right now?
I don't know. I'm getting old. I'm thinking about death.
How old
No.
are you? 40?
41.
41.
Yeah. Yep.
Was
So
there
I
like
was-
an age that you hit where you're like, I heard it's 40.
don't-
I really did hear it was 40.
Maybe. I mean, I got separated like 6 weeks before I turned 40. So it's like divorce. I'm going downhill. So I don't know. That's why I started comedy, because I'm like, when am I going to have time to do this again? Never.
There you go. Man.
So yeah, it's going to kind of dictate my next relationship, I think, because it's like, I'm meeting women now, doing comedy. So that's kind of like an interesting thing. I'm like, oh,
Let me ask you this.
yeah, sure.
Did women throwing it at you at these comedy shows?
Once.
Hey, once.
Hey, once in a year and a half.
That's not bad.
That's better than I had.
I asked Dylan that, I think, and he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you know what he said? He said he leaves. He's like,
Yeah, he bounces pretty quick. I'm a real chatty. I'm super, super duper social. So I'll be talking to everybody. So, I try and get numbers. I mean, when there's a vibe, I'm not just like, slinging it around. I mean, there isn't that much to sling.
No.
But no. You know what? He's come to him. The hair.
That is also true.
Yeah. See, if
He
I had
doesn't
that
even
hair,
have to do anything.
yeah, he doesn't have to do a damn thing. They're just like on him. But it's funny when I first started doing comedy, he was like, dude, you will get some comedy pussy or whatever. I'm like, no, see literally what he said.
Sounds exactly like.
And I'm like, dude, but he's got like a bit where he's talking about getting a blowjob behind a roller rink in Guadalajara when he was 14. It's like, that's the coolest shit I've ever heard. And all my early jokes are like, oh, my wife hates me, my dick smells, or whatever. That's all my early material. But eventually, that shitty material, got me laid like once. So,
Shit.
proud of you, bro.
Oh my god.
He literally said that. He's like, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, that meant a lot. And I'm not even joking. That actually meant a lot. I mean, he's giving me advice. I met him the first night I did comedy. I met him, Curtis, Derek, Selena, Tori. If that's, I don't know. Those are all regular. Well, Tori hasn't been around in a while. But those are all comics that were cool to me the first night I started doing it. And I'm still, friends with. So.
What do you think, if there is anything that Lubbock comedy is missing? Is it a venue?
Yeah. A good, consistent venue. I mean, Selena's done a good job, like at Two Docs. We're coming back there. I'm not on that show. Some of my friends are, but that's a really good venue. So far, that brings out the best audiences, like the biggest audience. I mean, there have been like 100 people at that show easily. But I don't know if we're big enough for a comedy club. It'd be awesome if we were. But, yeah, that would be.
But you're still consistently doing them 2, 3, 4 times a week?
Yeah, there's a couple, 2 or 3 mics every week, and then 2 or 3 monthly feature shows.
And those are on the weekend?
Those are usually always Friday or Saturday night. Yeah.
Where are those at?
Mano Negro, like I said earlier. There's the Two Docs coming up. There's a place called Nashwell. They've done shows at Manhattan 9. They've done a couple things like comedy and drag at over at Savage Tavern. So, yeah. And then I brought shows. We've done some stuff, extra stuff at Bar PM, like on off nights, and then done a couple of comedy shows over at Red Zone. I did a comedy show one time at the Elks Lodge, not Moose Lodge. Yeah, at Elks Lodge. That was weird. And then Bad Axe Raider. I've done a comedy
Elks
there a couple
Lodge?
times. Yeah,
How is that?
Where's that at?
Elks Lodge is at 34th in Milwaukee. It was like a benefit show for the tornadoes, like in Pampa or something. Like was that where those were? I don't know.
I don't know.
Matador. I don't know. There's a bunch of shit
Matador.
yeah, that's it.
Matador.
A bunch of shit got destroyed by tornadoes, and there was a benefit that I did comedy on for at the Elks Lodge. But yeah, it's kind of like the Shriners or something, like an organization.
Isn't that where like old white people hang out?
Yeah.
Like they get drunk out like.
Yeah, there's a bar there. Yeah. They
I've
do
heard
charity.
I've heard Shane Gillis talk about the Elks Lodge.
Elks Lodge is weird. Yeah,
I didn't know we had one.
Yeah, there's
Check it out.
It's been there for a long time.
yeah. Well, it was over off the Brownfield. Well, it's Marshall Sharp now. There was off the Brownfield Highway. There was a pool there. I used to swim there when I was a kid, like off like Brownfield Highway and Slide, something like that. But yeah, the one at 34th in Milwaukee's been there a while. It's kind of like the Masons, the Masonic Lodge, kind of like that. So weird organizations. The old white people. Yeah, you're right though. Old white men, honestly. I'm not old enough yet.
I was going to say we had to go over there.
Yeah, I mean I don't think they let women join those organizations. I think you don't have to be white necessarily, but yeah. So
Sorry, Jen.
yeah.
I don't think I have any business in there.
Yeah, probably not.
Would you ever join like the Freemasons? And
Oh
all that?
hell no. I actually worked with a guy Okay, so
That was a quick answer, dude.
well, no, I've already thought about it. They're not allowed to ask you to join. So if I'm a Mason, and I think you would make a good Mason, I'd be like, hey, you want to come to this kick-ass Mason thing? We have like a whiskey tasting, or we have a dinner, or we have a Super Bowl party. But you're not allowed to ask. You have to ask me, hey man, how do I join? And then I say, oh, here's the form. I can sponsor you. You have to learn all this secret shit. And it's crazy.
Hey, boys.
Yeah,
Ready.
that's how you join. But I went to a breakfast, me and this dude, Michael, that I was friends with.
No homo.
Yeah. Do what?
Nothing. I'm ready to join if they want it.
No homo? Well, you do have to like lay in a casket and jerk off while your dad watches.
I saw some weird shit that they do.
Well, that's apparently like the. Did you watch that movie, The Good Shepherd?
No.
About
This was like a leaked
CIA.
video on Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna join no more. But
Yeah. But I went to a breakfast and it was just a bunch of weird guys and old guys. And I'm like, I don't need to know any of these guys. They wouldn't help me in my life. So that's the only reason I would join something like that, to get ahead in life.
Do you think there's like a benefit though? Like they can help you? I'm in jail. I need help, bro.
Maybe, honestly.
Some shit like that.
If you were high enough ranking, if you were important enough and knew some people, yeah.
Well, that's with anything.
Yeah. But I mean, it would take you a while in the organization to get up, But I mean, that's what fraternities
You probably do gay shit after that.
Yeah, you have to do. It's like, all right, you got to suck this guy's dick now. We got you out of jail.
I want to show you that video I saw. It was nuts.
Is it a bunch of guys blowing another guy?
It was a mock of it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm assuming it might get down like that.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I've heard stories about like, in the Skull and Bones or whatever.
I couldn't join that.
Yeah.
I think that's for white dudes only.
I think you're right. Yeah. Apparently,
that's like George Bush shit.
Yeah. That's the story I heard. Yeah.
We don't want to fuck with those guys.
No. We're on your side.
Yes, we are.
You have the power. Yeah. No, I'm not. That's as close to like political shit as I want to get. I try and get political with my comedy, and I just sound like an asshole. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to keep it silly and stupid. So.
Has anybody brought up Israel and Hamas?
Oh yeah, I did. I did last week. Well, okay, only because Henry Kissinger died.
Oh yeah,
and
piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, he was against the creation of the state of Israel. He was an old Jewish guy, but he was against them creating Israel. And these guys just like walked out. But Chris Heiss was talking about it before, so it's kind of. I think I kind of put the nail in the coffin, but he set him up. But he gets very political with his shit.
I recently saw a Jewish flag flying here.
Oh, really?
I did not expect that.
Well, there's a synagogue over, I think it's like in between Milwaukee and Frankfurt on 82nd or something. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know we had a community.
Yeah, there's a lot of professors at Tech that are Jewish. That's
I understand that. But like homegrown folk, they're not really Jewish here.
Yeah, no, not really.
Protestant
I mean,
Catholics.
my last name is Jewish. Yeah, I don't know. It's hilarious, but it's also Jewish. So
it's a funny last name.
Yeah, well, okay. So the thing is, I don't know anything about my Jewish heritage. I lost it. Like my foreskin.
Dude, I was talking to my buddy who told me he was 12 years old when he got his foreskin removed.
I don't know why anyone would do that.
He said he kept getting infections.
Oh, okay.
And he got mad at me because I was like, you're too old. You're 12 years old. It's too old to not be watching that shit, bro.
Did they mangle it? Did they fuck up his circumcision?
No, he said it's fine.
Oh, okay.
But
there was a dude on a Reddit post who was talking about a girl making fun of his dick. I was expecting him to be
like 5.
Yeah.
But he was 12.
Yeah, that seems...
That's a little too old to be like getting infected down there.
Well, yeah, no, you're completely aware of what's going on. Like, you're 12, and the doctor's like, okay, we're going to cut off the tip of your dick, buddy.
The blood flow can go down there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What's his name's dad or whatever.
Yeah, Dylan. Yeah, I was joking. I was like, I wonder if the first time he ever came was in that lady and got her pregnant.
Since we're talking about it, I was wondering how you blowing loads at 12 years old.
I mean, it's...
Those Mexicans are different, dude.
I mean, I can't... I started jerking off when I was like 12. Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, really? Have you started yet?
No, dude, no.
Yeah. No, I remember being confused.
I wish I could go back and do it for the first time again, though.
Oh, yeah. Because, when you're just looking down, you're like, what the... that isn't pee.
It really is.
Something comes out of my dick that isn't pee.
You're actually spot on. It's confusing.
Yeah, it's like that's the... Well, I immediately remembered. I'm like, oh, I remember reading about that. That's sperm. And I didn't know the term jacking off. I was the oldest kid in my family. I don't have an older brother. So usually when you have an older brother, he's like, yeah, you're jacking off, whatever. And
You
I
pissing
was...
sweet.
Do what?
I heard somebody say, you pissing sweet yet?
Oh,
no,
see,
Joey Diaz said that.
That's gross. That is fucking... Joey Diaz is going to say, find something innocuous and make the grossest sounding pissing
You
sweet.
pissing sweet yet?
It's nasty. I was just... I don't think I should do a bit about this where I was like, oh yeah, I just spermed myself. That's what
basically what happens.
in my head, yeah, that's what I called it. And somebody's like, dude, let's jack it off, dude. Ugh, gross.
What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, my friend was 12 when he got the foreskin removed.
Oh yeah, poor guy. That sucks.
He probably was jacking off.
Yeah.
Oh, think about it.
I mean, if
Didn't
you
clean it?
Yeah,
Fucking
probably.
idiot.
He just got some jizz trapped in there, and they're just like, just gotta come off.
This is a
dude.
podcast I love when I get to talk about shit like when we're 12 years old jacking off.
I mean, as long as we're talking about ourselves,
Sorry, Mom.
or someone we know,
I was talking
it's
about me.
not
Oh, actually, I know my friend.
Creepy.
So I was talking about my boy.
okay. What's his name?
Oh
Wow,
my
sorry,
God.
sorry about your dad.
It's weird because Jen knows him.
You know him too. That's
Oh,
funny. That's funny.
Yeah, he started telling me about his surgeries, and then he went in on that. And I was like, all right,
See, I want to know what it's like.
queer.
I want to know what it's like like how good sex is before circumcision and then after.
See, this is what I want to know too.
Yeah, because one of my buddies, Derek, does a long bit because he's not circumcised. He was born in Germany, so they didn't do it over there, and his mom's kind of a hippie or something. Too, he was born on a military base, and he's not. And he's like, dude, sex feels so much better. That's why I'm a sex addict. And I'm like, I don't know, man. You're addicted to everything else too.
That's
So,
just
I love
what's
that
gonna
dude.
happen whether or not. Huh?
I'm gonna make him watch this. He's gonna laugh his
I guess
ass
they
off.
don't believe in that shit in Mexico either because he comes from Mexico.
I mean, I think it's
just an American thing.
Yeah, somebody convinced it's an American thing and a Jewish thing. I think Muslims circumcised too. I think. You know what? I may be wrong about that. Maybe that's why they're having the war. I think they're like, cut your dick off. And he's like, no, because they both don't eat pork. You were asking if anybody was doing bits about
This is the
Israel
first time
and
we've talked
Hamas.
about the conflict.
Why the fuck not? I mean, cool.
This is the only reason I haven't because I don't know. I don't know anything about
I don't know. I'm fucking dumb.
I've been
All I
listening
know
to
is I don't like people die. I mean, I'll watch.
Here's what
this-
evil, if you will.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine just like, hey, I don't like what this person believes or something. And I know it's about land and property and all that shit, but it's depressing. Yeah,
It
it's
sucks.
very, very depressing.
And I also feel
Let's
like I
talk
don't
about
have
funny shit again.
Yeah, we will. The last thing to say
Sure,
is
yeah.
I'm not Arab, I'm not Palestinian, I'm not Jewish. That's why I haven't also talked about it. It's not
Wait, I thought you were.
fuck you. You know, I haven't
Me
even-
neither. Hyman, just my last name. I happen to be also circumcised, but it's unrelated. I eat pork. I did like this morning, I think. No, yesterday.
I couldn't go without it.
Yeah, man. I mean,
We can make fun of a group. We can make fun of vegetarians.
I've got a good buddy that's vegan, so I don't want to go down that
I
road.
said vegetarian. I didn't say vegan.
Oh, he hates vegetarians. He's like, oh, those fucking hypocrites. Yeah.
That's all I'll
there
say
you go.
about that,
Cool.
too.
That's all. Yeah, no, that's all you got to say.
No,
So-
it's funny. It's
So
all
neither of y'all are
jokes.
vegetarians. No. Have you ever dabbled?
Couldn't even think about
Couldn't
it.
even dabble.
I bet I could. I bet
Yeah.
I could.
I like a
I
steak.
like
I
Indian
have-
food, and they're pretty meatless. Like they can do some really good meatless stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have like dabbled in getting like meatless options or
Sure.
like meat alternatives just to. I just want to know what it tastes like.
See,
you know
yeah.
what I
For you
mean?
to-
Yeah, it's like pussy. You got to know what it tastes like at least once. and then you're like, I like this all the time now. I'm gonna steer it in a direction where it's because
Yeah,
I gotta
this
wash.
is fun.
We gotta wash the Hamas out of our mouth.
I've been talking about it. It's a bad conflict. That's all I was saying.
There you go. No. So
I will, if someone is generous enough to cook for me,
oh yeah, fuck
I
yeah.
will eat whatever they give me.
Oh yeah. No, I've had some
like-
awesome.
I'm not picky about it,
Yeah.
but I will not pursue anything that doesn't
Yeah.
have meat.
Exactly. So you're like, fuck a cinnamon roll that don't have meat.
I don't really dabble into sweets either.
Yeah, no, I'm not a sweets guy either. Yeah.
I'll eat it, but
Yeah, it's not my favorite thing. I mean, like a donut's good, piece of cheesecake, but
I do enjoy a good cheesecake.
yeah, but that's kind of you got the savory element,
And
the
I like to make 'em.
cheesiness. Really?
I'll make one for Christmas probably.
Hell yeah!
I was supposed to do it for
Do
Thanksgiving.
you do the
didn't
flavored cheesecakes like a caramel?
Come
or,
on, you're getting a little.
Oh, see, I like the
Roy
flavored.
says he doesn't like the ha-has and the hee-hees.
That's Joey Diaz. He put that in my young
okay.
mind a long time ago.
What is
But I've
that?
always
Just
been
me
like that.
mixing stuff?
I've always been like that. Like,
He just doesn't like...
there's no reason to. Like you're saying, a cheesecake is good. Why,
It
why are you
is.
gonna put everything else into it?
I don't know. I just
Again, if somebody gives it to
like
me,
a
I'll eat it.
cheeseburger. I like a bacon cheeseburger.
I'll enjoy a good bacon, but then you start adding
I get
peanut
it.
butter and whatever the weirdos do.
So Cheesecake Factory. Fuck that place.
I do like it.
Okay, but just
no,
the regular ass cheesecake.
Here's why
Your
I'll say.
birthday cake cheesecake is
Here's
my
why I'll say
favorite.
fuck that place because it's expensive as
It
shit.
is expensive.
That's why I'll say
and you
fuck.
sit this close to the person next to you. It's like I'm further from you than I am to the person I'm with. And
I'm gonna sound like a bitch right now, but because I'm gonna
It is
contradict
expensive
myself.
too.
I had a pumpkin cheesecake not too long ago.
It's fucking tits, isn't it?
I would go out of my way for that again.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
My sister-in-law makes some flavored. She made a pineapple upside down cheesecake for my birthday one year. Fucking awesome.
Again, going back to eating my words, I won't eat pineapple.
Oh really?
Will not.
Oh really? Because it makes your cum taste good, dude. You should eat a lot more pineapple.
No, man.
I dated a girl that was allergic to pineapple though.
Can we
so-
talk about this?
What, the cum thing?
Yeah, can we talk about this? I don't want the lady tasting my stuff, man. I don't like it.
What?
I don't.
What?
I won't do it. I won't do it.
So you make her dodge?
I don't even make her dodge.
Wow.
This
Wow. Okay.
This is
Huh.
And I'm
the
always
divine
like,
feminine, brother. I can't do that to her.
Interesting.
And never even in my early
God.
days of.
Really?
And I'm always
fooling
like,
around.
why?
She's like, I don't mind. I'm like, I'm not gonna do it.
Huh. Wow. A
It must
true
be nice.
gentleman.
It must be nice. It must be nice. But
Is it just a thing in your head? You're like, this is a line I don't want to cross?
you want to know the truth? I did it once, and I didn't like the way I felt.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't.
Huh.
I felt like weird about it.
It's like, take that, you cum dumpster.
That's pretty much what it felt like to me.
You don't have to say that. It's okay if you're like, oh,
Oh, you little cum dumpster.
you're so sweet.
And she's grace,
Yeah,
even
sure.
she would accept it if it was there.
Okay.
And I still won't do it.
So
Fuck the pineapple.
Can I get a little close? Do you even get blowjobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
you
what I'm
just
saying.
don't finish.
Not like that.
Okay, so you finish yourself off.
I will.
Okay.
Or other things happen.
Okay. Okay, got it.
The mouth, it's just, I don't know. I won't, or the face, I won't do it.
I mean, the face thing seems
Me and Jen
weird.
could be married for
Yeah,
100 years.
Oh, really?
And I won't do it.
The face thing is really weird. It's like,
Yeah.
why does every porn end that way? It's just like, I'm not surprised. Come on, do something different here.
I feel bad for them in the video.
Yeah.
I see that
me
shit.
too. I was listening to a podcast one time, and guys was talking about how he was editing porn, and the guy blew a load, and it was blood, and because the guy had syphilis or something.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And the editor went in and did his color corrected. It made it white. He's like,
Still
so they
kept
can
it in
still
there.
use
They
it.
still kept it in there. That's awful.
Yeah, I know.
That's awful.
Yeah, that was the grossest
How do you
story
not
I've ever
delete
heard.
this fucking video?
I don't know. But you're probably going to delete this from the podcast because this is fucking
No.
gross. Oh, really? No? Oh, wow.
Just the F word that I used earlier. That's it.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I don't know.
Friendship.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's
Yeah, no,
That's-
I've done
like
the
low grade.
on the face thing once, and yeah, it was
you when
like
you're married was the
it was to her.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was. She's like, let's try this once, and I was like, yeah, that didn't do much for
maybe
me.
you should try it.
Yeah,
Oh, we
no,
should
it's. I
try
mean,
it.
you when you're married for 16 years, you try everything at least once, and then several more times if it's cool. I was married for 16 years, so we did a lot of shit over that
Any
time.
kids?
No, not a one. All got swallowed.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, or wherever. No. I had the old vasectomy too. So, yeah. So just in case any ladies are watching, Don't make me work on it.
Young, dumb, and full of cum.
Yeah, exactly.
So is that pineapple thing? Is that a myth?
I don't think that's true. How would you even test that? Is in a scientific? I don't think there's a scientific way to do that because you're exploiting your subjects. So, like, how does it taste? No. Stars. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the scientific community would not say, "Cool, that's fine." Oh yeah,
let's get the googs up.
Let's get the googs. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's like a Maxim article from like 2015 about it or something.
Is it still
pineapple?
I do remember a thing where like the average, like a teaspoon of jizz contains like 4 or 5 calories. Because they have done the caloric whatever, like burned it and see how many BTUs or whatever.
As much as you burn
to
produce it.
I know, right? Yeah, it's just a infinitesimal amount of how much you're burning.
I wonder if there's a record for how many times somebody's ejaculated in one day.
I mean, I feel like you can't do it more than twice in an hour, and I don't know, you probably just be too raw after.
See, when you said the blood thing, that's what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah. No, the guy, apparently that's a symptom of syphilis. Ugh. Yeah, is jizz and blood.
This is why you wear a condom, buddy, especially in this damn town.
I'm not. I don't have sex with college students.
So it won't make it taste any better, but it might elevate your sex drive.
Oh.
Might.
Well, so
that's just a person.
It contains an enzyme which triggers testosterone production, which can elevate your sex drive.
Okay.
I heard that about spit.
So that's why guys spit in their girl's mouth?
That's what I've heard. I'm going up here.
Now, is it men spitting into women's mouths? Or
yes.
Men spitting
it gets the women riled up. Gets them all nice.
That is one thing. See, that feels more disrespectful to me.
Yeah, I would never.
Yeah.
I would literally, I would gag.
Exactly. Like,
and spit in the mouth?
Yeah. Like, I see somebody who's like, here's my gum. That's scene in
disgusting.
Elf. That scene in Elf where he's getting all the gum.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. I have to look away. That makes me gag. It's funny, we're talking about cum, but I've got a really bad gag reflex. Like, not, ugh. Like, that's why I can never have a kid, all the shit.
Did you watch
grossness.
2 Bears in One Cave today?
No, I haven't.
Can you go to Instagram?
Well, who's on it? Okay.
Actually, go to settings please before you do this. Go down to the settings bar and disconnect it and turn it back on. So
we're talking about cum a lot on this episode.
We're about to talk about shit. So
ooh, all right. A shift.
Go to display. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good, man.
Is this a bad time to go to the restroom, too? I got to pee. I've seen some wild videos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no kid. I won't. It's weird. Are we back on, probably? There's a couple of comedians that are, my buddies, Derek and Ricky, are into, like, the gore content and shit. And they're like, no, it makes you feel alive. Like, if you're feeling suicidal, watch this video, and it'll make you not want to do it. And I'm like, what the hell?
I've never had that since.
Yeah, no, me neither. And I never wanted to watch that shit either.
But I've seen some wild shit.
I've accidentally seen stuff, but I've never. I will go no further than like, oh. So what's this 2 Bears 1 Cave thing? Oh, there's my Instagram.
Oh, well, hold on.
What?
I will say, go to YMH Studios, please. I was just thinking about, because I was at my dad's recently and I saw my stepbrother, and I remember we were like 12, and I was asleep in his room, and he was like waking me up. He's like, look at the screen, and I had 9. It was two girls, 1 cup.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, oh, dude. He's the one that introduced me.
I've seen stills from it, but I've never actually watched.
It is Bert Kreischer almost shitting himself.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Which one is it?
It might be on Thompson Girls. Let me look.
Did you see Bert when he was in town?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. I was at both those shows. I was up top for the first one, and then closer to the front for the second. Oh, there's Stavi.
Stavros is funny as fuck.
Okay, I've been watching his stuff a lot lately. There's a thing with him, Joe List, and Bobby Kelly. It's fucking hilarious.
The new one?
Yeah, pretty new.
Did you shit? I just shit my pants. Did you shit? I just shit my pants. Oh, no. I just shit my pants. Really? I just shit my pants. Oh, fuck. I just shit my pants. That's old school. Is it wet? I was going to wear these jeans tonight. Not anymore. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, no. Oh, I shit my pants. No, I didn't shit my pants.
Oh my god,
We're good.
dude, that was.
I thought that was wet. Let me see a piece of tissue.
Oh God.
Fuck.
Would this make you
God,
gag? Like,
please.
No,
he's about to
no.
wipe his own ass.
Honestly, this isn't as bad because I can relate to this.
Farting
Is
and
yeah. No, I wouldn't do that.
Roy.
I wouldn't do that, but I would check.
I didn't watch it till now. Now I'm gonna throw up.
Did he put it in Tom's face?
No, he put it
I mean, his own
Smelled
face.
it.
I mean,
his own
God,
face.
what? You know it's shit, buddy. God.
I didn't watch the video. No.
Yeah.
Roy, you're so funny.
Oh, dude, he put that right in his face.
Really?
It's insane to me what that dude admitted to doing on Are You Garbage? He's like, I eat my own boogers.
Oh, he's fucking disgusting.
He's the grossest motherfucker alive. And he's made $25 million last year.
Do you think he's funny?
I mean, yeah. I paid to see him.
What are
Oh.
some other comedy podcasts you like?
Okay.
We like all the similar ones.
Yeah. I listen to AYG.
We might be drunk.
We might be drunk.
Tim Dillon.
No, I don't listen to Tim Dillon.
What about Ryan Sickler's The Honeydew?
No, I actually some of my friends listen to that one. One that I really like that not a lot of people. It's not super popular. It's called No Accounting for Taste, and it's Kyle Kinane and Shane Torres. And Shane opened for Bert when he was here.
He works for.
Yeah, I got to meet him once at the Denver Improv. Super nice guy. Texas dude too. He's from Fort Worth.
I think I know where Jen's going with this, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask it. Do
Yeah,
you
sure.
like fucking Bobby Lee?
You know,
Thank you.
Bobby Lee's a little hard for me.
Thank
I
you.
like his stories. I like his. Speaking of shitting pants, his story shitting his pants on live TV when he was doing Mad TV.
Oh, yeah.
because he was fucking way fucked up. But no, not the biggest fan. I do like that love hate thing him and Ari have. That cracks me up.
Ari's crazy.
Ari's a legit insane dude, but I love him. I think Jew was like the best special that came out last year. I love that special.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh,
No,
it's
I didn't.
so good. It's so well written, and I don't know. He's awesome. One of my favorites. But yeah, he is a legitimate
Do
crazy
you ever get
person.
into Steve-O's comedy?
You know, I've listened to him a lot on podcasts. I see you're wearing the Dick House shirt there. I was a Jackass fan when I was in high school, junior high school when it came out. But
Shit, hell yeah.
I watched Jackass. What was the Jackass Forever?
Forever.
I watched that in the theater with my friend Adam.
Oh yeah, we went opening night.
I got really stoned on a Saturday afternoon and laughed my ass off. That's what those movies are for. And I'm gonna watch his special for sure.
Yeah, me too. And
Yeah.
I watched his last one.
I need to watch
But
the
it's
last
just, I don't know, there's something about him now.
one. What the fact
I
that he
love
sounds like
him.
Whoopi Goldberg?
I love him to death for what he did for Jackass, but now I'm just like watching him like, dude, you gotta quit.
He's gonna die. He's talking about putting breast implants in. He's talking about getting a dick tattooed on his head. That's just too
I just
extreme.
don't think him as funny like that.
No,
I don't think of him
no.
as funny the way I do Bert.
No.
or
Well, Bert doesn't
Chingulus.
take it that. None of them take it that far. His whole thing is the physical injury, and I don't know.
But he's trying, like, did you watch his last?
No, I didn't. What did he do in the last?
I mean,
one?
he does like an actual stand-up routine, but he'll play like the clips of what
Yeah,
he did. And
yeah.
I just don't think he's
Did you see
funny.
him live? Have you
No,
ever seen?
I heard
Yeah,
about
he
it.
was in Midland, I think.
He was here.
Did he do here?
They
I
were
don't know.
pissing him off, from what I heard.
Huh? Really? Yeah. It's Lubbock crowds are interesting. I've seen stand up in both Lubbock and in Midland, and then Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin. But I like Lubbock. Was interesting when Tom came here. Did you see Tom Segura here? Yeah, that was great. I was like pretty close to the front, and
Yeah, I was too, man.
yeah, he was fucking funny.
I think he's one of the funniest.
Yeah, he's of the current crop, and these guys could not be more different. But him and Mulaney, I think, are like the peak guys right now as far as like
John Mulaney,
yeah. Mulaney's last special was fucking
married to
amazing.
Olivia Munn.
Did they get married? I know he knocked her up.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
for
I
sure.
don't think they're the right guy.
Yeah, but that's him. And he kind of like his last special, they're talking about doing an intervention, but those like going back to like the stand up thing. Like my guys when I was a kid, though, or I say kid, I love like David Cross, Patton Oswalt, Brian Posehn. Those are what I kind of my entryway into comedy.
David Cross is one of those guys that I like his characters in movies.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's funny because a lot of people know him and Patton and Brian Posehn from like the Chipmunks movie or like Patton's and everything. Ratatouille, did the voice.
Scary Movie 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, David Cross. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, they're awesome stand-ups too. Like really smart stand-ups.
Yeah.
Well, Brian Posehn's stuff isn't so much smart, but just goofy fart. I mean, he's got an album called Fart and Wiener Jokes. So yeah, you would recognize him.
Who
if
doesn't
you,
enjoy a good fart? And wiener joke?
I mean, I've got a few. I've got jokes about farts and wieners. I try not to lean too heavy on the farts. And
Fart's
wieners.
always funny.
Yeah,
A fart is always funny.
A lot of
I enjoy a good fart.
a lot of people say my best joke was a shark joke. Actually, I haven't done it in a long time because it's really goofy. I might bring it back. I've thought about bringing it back. So yeah.
I'm just saying though, even like you're outside of comedy, you're chilling with your boys, and you lay down a gnarly fart.
Yeah, I mean, you get a chuckle. You get a pretty good chuckle.
I'm just immature like that.
No. One of the funniest things in my entire life was like the preacher at my church growing up farting and then just acting like he's like, excuse me. You know, it's just like, dude, why? That was the loudest fart I've ever heard. Why are we not laughing? Just because you guys are uptight church guys? Come on, that was funny. Good job, Ray.
I want to show you this video.
Oh, sure. Yeah, is it a farting boner?
I think it's pretty funny. Can you press Windows G again? And then Windows G.
I'm sorry.
And then that little record.
Yeah, this is my old neighborhood. I went to Major Elementary right over here.
No shit, huh?
Yep.
There you go. Okay. This is what I send my buddies all the time.
Okay. Oh, jeez. God, crop dusting the dog. Man. I'm wondering if he's mad because he's... Yeah, no, it seems like he's tasting it. The dog's tasting the fart a little bit. He's like, you just shit in my mouth, human. God. Floating him an air biscuit. Good God, man. Oh, that's some fun. There's so many funny... There are more good euphemisms for fart as there are...
That's a funny one. I never heard that one.
Oh, you haven't heard that shit? Oh, God. There's some stupid ones, too. Like, I said, I did... Christmas Vacation. Do what? I did Christmas Vacation the other day. Like the old lady's like, "Oh, did I break wind?" Like, who says that?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah. The one that you never hear anybody say is like cutting the cheese. Oh, dude, you cut the cheese.
Shane Gillis always say
Oh,
that.
just Gillis. I feel like I've heard him say that. Dude like is legitimately like
He's so fucking funny.
A kid in junior high. He's like, yo, dude, you know, his energy is like junior high bully.
He's the guy.
I love him. His special is, I feel like I give off a similar energy sometimes. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. But
why, dude? It's funny.
I just want to have my own thing.
I get that.
But I don't know. That was just me when I was watching him. No one's told me that, so it's just a self-conscious thing.
I've been secretly trying to do the Donald Trump impersonation.
Really?
I'm working on it.
Oh God! Did you watch the Gillian Q special that came
out?
Yeah, a bunch of us, several of us got high and went and streamed that on YouTube. The thing, the age of consent thing is my favorite thing.
Oh,
God damn! 16.
Dude, you know what's like an underrated one is the Golden Brothers.
I'm trying to remember that one. I'm sure I've seen it.
They're like it's in the Gillian Key special.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it.
They're like three brothers and they're just.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I do remember. Is that the one that has what's his name?
H. Foley.
Yeah, Hank is on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love Foley.
He's like looking at him. He's like, "Are you talking to me?" I'm
worried for Foley, like because he's so fucking big.
He was on the Ozempic.
Dude, I'm not convinced that shit's safe.
Apparently, it's come out that it really fucks your shit up.
Yeah, that's why. Like, I mean my mom has been taking it.
It's like a miracle thing.
There's no such thing. I mean, like. I would trust the surgical. Like I've looked into the gastric sleeve. I'm trying to lose weight on my own, but the gastric sleeve that's safer than the. I mean, you don't know long term what the fuck Ozempic's going to do to your body. You know, it's like new. I mean, it's. I don't know. I don't. And I say that as a dude who's been vaccinated and triple boosted, but I I know that's in the same realm as like,
Boy, we're
the
reaching all
flu
the
shot.
topics today.
Do it. I
We're
mean,
reaching
yeah,
all
why
the
not?
topics we never talk about.
Yeah. Well,
You
dude,
took a date with Maxine?
who's Maxine?
You can ask, it's just, instead of saying vaccinated.
Oh,
Took a
okay,
date with Maxine.
gotcha. But I don't. I'm not pushing my agenda. I'm just saying like it's kind of hypocritical of me to be like scared of Ozempic. I'm like I'm getting vaccinated and I don't know what the shit that is. But
This is this happened to me
yeah,
because I was skeptical.
Sure.
Still am. But I got vaccinated.
sure.
But my mom was like, when you were 18, I made you take a experimental HPV vaccine.
Whoa.
And I was like, well, I guess I'm fucked then. What the fuck is this going to do to me then?
Yeah.
So,
well, did she not? How did you not know?
well, she was saying it's basically the same. They just rolled it out
Oh, okay.
and was like, there's no study
Yeah.
on what it's going to do to you in the future.
oh, interesting.
But she made me take it.
I see.
And
Yeah.
it's the same shit.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just that's fucking with like your blood glucose and all that stuff. And I don't know. I'm skeptical. I want to see.
Your mom's on it?
Yeah.
Did you fuck her up?
No.
You know what Foley said?
No, it hasn't.
Foley said his burps and his farts were unbelievably disgusting.
I have heard him say that on the podcast.
Disgusting. Like,
Mine are bad enough as is.
Same, brother.
I will never get married again if they get any worse.
I like farting in a crowd and watching people react.
Oh, really?
That's how bad mine are.
I do it sometimes in public if somebody is being an asshole. I'll be like, it's your fault. I try not to do it in an elevator. That's just shitty.
Oh, dude, that's the best place to do it.
Oh, see, I ride in an elevator.
I can't
all
wait
day.
to be in a situation where have you seen those where they cough and then they fart?
Oh,
like
yeah.
They try to cover it up, but they don't.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be in a position where I can do that.
See, I don't trust I'm a big guy too. I can't trust a fart.
You're gonna be like Bert.
Yeah, no,
just shit
seriously.
yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's most shits I take are an emergency. Honestly.
I think we were leaving Priscilla, and I was farting in Jen's car, and she got really mad at me.
I got pissed
Like, legit
after a
mad.
while because it was like
That
Okay,
seems like
from
you're
Alamo-
holding it the whole movie.
from
No,
Alamo
how far at the
Draft
movie?
House to here is max a 10-minute
well,
Yeah,
drive.
that's
I
not bad.
ate at the movie, so
Oh,
But it was like
it was
we were
horrible.
having fluid conversation. It was just coming out
he was
of
having
him.
fluid in his pants.
Yes,
No, yeah, she
and-
was trying to tell me how much she loved the movie, and I was
Oh
just,
yeah. Was it good? I need to watch it.
I loved it. I mean, I was just
I like
was
Sophia
so
Coppola.
emotional. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And so I was pretty emotional about it. So here I was fucking crying.
and
then
you're fucking floating
we
air
were
biscuits.
just shitting in the air.
breaking
Yes.
wind, baby.
And it got to the
Stepping
point
on
where I
ducks.
was like, roll the fucking window down. Like I was just like,
God, what did you have to eat at Alamo?
It doesn't
dude?
matter. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I want to know. So next time I need to
what
blow
did we
up a
do?
room.
Did we split a burger and a
Oh, we split a pizza and a burger.
Yeah, that.
It was like a double whammy.
So you have
Yeah.
half. That's a good
Bro,
idea.
the burger?
Oh damn it! That's why I need to get remarried, or at least get a girlfriend. So I'm
So
like,
if you go on
okay,
a
I
date-
will have half of this. You have half of this.
It was
We
good.
both get.
It was great.
No, their food's great. It's expensive,
Jim
but it's
doesn't
great.
eat as much as me, so I got to eat all of
see.
it.
I always
See.
arrive high as fuck, so I always have that idea of like, you want to.
I need to. Next girlfriend needs to eat less than me. My ex-wife, she's 5'11", so she ate as much as I did. And I
tall woman.
was like, dude, yeah, she's tall. She's very Amazonian. She could kick the shit out of me. I was telling somebody
fight?
the other day there should be different standards for like spousal abuse because she could take me. She could have taken me. If that's a fair fight. I feel like if it's a fair fight, we should be able to go. Like if you hit her, that'd
Well,
be fucked up.
okay, well, there's some women that can just rock your goddamn world.
Oh yeah, no. She could take me. Absolutely.
I was listening to on that kind of thing, Matt and Shane's secret
Yeah.
podcast. Matt McCuster's weird ass was talking about how there should
He's
be
a weirdo.
there should be a test for like drinking. Like,
Oh yeah.
he was like, some people can drink beer and then drive.
Yeah.
And so he was like, there should be like a test you can take to show you your limit because like
Yeah.
3 beers to gin is not 3 beers. To
Yeah,
me.
no, that's legitimate. I mean,
You know?
blood alcohol level, I feel like is not a great standard for.
Although
Yeah,
I don't
and I
condone
say
drinking and
this-
driving, I do not condone.
I say this as a guy who does not drink very much at all. It's just empty calories. If I'm doing that, I'm gonna go the most booze for my calorie. I'll drink a White Claw or a bourbon and Diet Coke or something.
you go.
Yeah, but yeah. So, but I'm a weed guy, so that's kind of my speed. I shouldn't say all this on a podcast because I have a job that's
I'm about
real
to
and
ask
stuff.
you, do you have?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. Hopefully, it'll just stay. No, it's not anything I could. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just weed.
Yeah, it's just weed. It's legal one state over.
It'll be maybe decriminalized if you people show up to vote.
Yeah, no, I signed that damn petition. That's for sure. Yeah, and then emailed my councilman, and he was not cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's a dick.
That was.
What happened?
Oh,
Can you go to the post?
Yeah,
Right?
it's on my Instagram. I'm pretty sure. I emailed the councilman for my district, and he's like, "Well, this isn't. We can't tell the cops not to enforce the law." And I'm like, "We have redlining in Lubbock. You know, like that's literally like racist laws that are still on the books, or at least were until recently." It's like, yeah, you can tell the cops not to enforce the law because it's stupid.
Is it this one?
Yeah, but it's not showing up on the screen. It's okay.
Yeah.
The people that are watching can read that.
Yeah, but
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I basically just posted the letter, the response, the email he sent me, and saying like, yeah, if we want to change this, we have to do it at the state level. I can't do anything.
What district is this?
I forget. It's
What I will say is this.
I just live right up here, so we're probably in the same district.
What I will say about this again, not to get too serious.
Whatever. You had Adam Hernandez
These people, to no fault of their own, they probably mean good. They're probably good people. I don't know our councilmen and women,
on. Me neither.
but they represent a different interest, and those people tend to be more conservative.
yeah. Oh yeah. Lubbock
And
is a very
so-
conservative city.
A lot of those older folk hate marijuana and the idea of it.
Yeah.
So, as Adam said in the podcast that we did with him, go watch it.
Yeah.
You can vote these motherfuckers out that
Oh, right.
actually represent your interests as a district or whatever. This is what we.
Yeah. In his the election in.
I don't know
next
if it's for the councilmen,
It's in May.
but
Oh, he's running for mayor, right? It's 2024.
the
right?
mayoral campaign or mayoral vote is May 4th, 2024.
Vote Adam Hernandez.
You do not have to vote even for like the mayor. The Freedom Act thing is on there. That's for
Yeah.
to decriminalizing
Yeah.
marijuana. But I will
Hell
say again, if you're very outspoken on the internet about things you don't like here, go fucking vote,
Yeah.
and you can
Yeah.
change it very easy. Less than 10% people vote every year,
That's ridiculous.
and those 10% do not like marijuana.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's and old people vote in record numbers. They vote way, way higher. And Lubbock has a lot of old white people. I wish they let. It's funny. There's so many tech students here that but I mean they're
I don't agree with that, brother.
red. No, I mean, what do you mean?
I wouldn't want them to vote. Like
No, I
America.
wouldn't either. But I feel like a lot of them are residents here, and they represent like non-traditional students or whatever. So
I mean, they're
Yeah.
only here for like.
if they
Couple of
if they
years.
establish residency, I mean,
I'll get you.
yeah. But
I don't know the
Yeah,
how to do that.
But yeah, it's just it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I did the 420 Fest back at the what is it, Vista something Center?
oh yeah,
Yeah, I did that
high?
back. Yeah, we did do what?
was it nothing but weed smoking there?
No, well they kind of discouraged people from smoking in the place, but I think out back people were probably a lot of edibles. But yeah, we several of us did comedy there, and it was fun. It was cool people. They kind of put us on at like 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning, so didn't have a big audience. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these people that support it just don't vote. So yeah,
Yeah, that's disappointing.
yeah, it is. But it's going to change. It's just a matter of
I
time.
hope so.
Yeah, I mean, New Mexico has it. Oklahoma's got medical. Colorado's been legal, 10 years now?
Damn.
Yeah, it's 2014. I went in the first store that ever sold legal weed in the state of Colorado after the vote, and they have a plaque there. It's like on this site in 2014. Yeah, it's cool. I forget which. It's in one of the suburbs of Denver. So
Of course.
yeah,
Denver's
But,
pretty sweet.
I would live there if it were less expensive. Yeah, love that place. It's my favorite place to go.
I would
Red
live there
Rocks.
if it was Texas.
What are you gonna do if Texas secedes? Are you gonna?
That ain't gonna happen, brother.
You don't think so?
Is it because Texas makes too much money?
Yeah, no.
They're not gonna let that happen.
Plus,
I think in the charter, it's not even that they can secede; is they'll split into 5 states.
yeah. Well, I thought it was both, but I
Maybe,
don't know.
but
Yeah.
that wouldn't happen.
I mean, I still see the bumper stickers that say secede.
Look,
and all
brother,
that.
I'm a redneck, red-blooded American. I
Yeah.
love this country, but
It's,
even at a state level, the way it's operated,
yeah.
I don't.
No,
fuck with
no,
it.
no, no.
I
we
would not
couldn't-
want to live in this state.
Yeah,
if it was a country.
No, same. Yeah, they
It'd
probably
be a theocracy, and I'm not. I'm not
no,
with
it would.
that.
It would not be. It would not be a great place.
It would not. Hell, I heard Florida's way better than here
Really?
in terms of freedom.
Oh yeah, freedom to bath salts and gators, and I'm down with that. I haven't spent much time there, though.
I don't advocate for drug use, but it definitely should be legal.
Oh yeah, no. Well, yeah.
What do you do with your body?
It's an adult's decision that
Yeah, exactly.
and booze is way more harmful in long term. Yeah.
Fucked me up. I had to quit drinking for.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got an uncle that's dead because of booze. So.
I do too.
Yeah. Hey, everybody's got that uncle, right? Is his name Billy too?
Yeah, he's a Mexican Billy name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was also addicted to heroin.
Oh yeah. Well, you think it was the booze or the heroin?
He quit the heroin and went to the booze, but I think it fucked his shit up inside.
Oof.
He couldn't handle the booze.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I think my uncle just liked the silver bullet.
I do like. Does that place still exist?
Yeah. I'm at Coors Light, but yeah, the Silver Bullet is still a bar. I've done comedy at that bar.
I thought they switched it up to a different one.
There's two bars. There's a Silver Bullet like lounge, and then there's the bar. So one of them is smoking, one of them is non-smoking.
I got you.
Yeah, it's a little bit different audience, but yeah, they do some music and art and stuff. We did a show, some comedy there a while back.
Where's some upcoming shows, man? At the end of the month. Let's say the end of the month.
Let's see. End of the month. Bar PM every Thursday. Sign up 7:30. Anybody that wants to do stand up, it's an open mic. And we start about 8:15. That's every Thursday.
You will literally accept anybody who signs it.
Yeah. I mean, so far.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
We should sign Bradley up and make him do it.
I
Just as a
agree
joke.
because he didn't come here.
Just as a joke.
Just penance for not being on the podcast.
We should make him do it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah. We did have a guy come on it as a bet. He lost his fantasy football league, and that was the thing he had to do.
Fuck.
Yeah, he sucked.
I was supposed to do that because I lost something similar.
Yeah.
Well, Lee told me to come host in Plainview.
Oh yeah, that's super chill. Yeah.
Can I tell you the joke?
Of course.
I'm gonna bleep it out. Have you ever? You think I'll get a laugh? You think I'll get a laugh?
Yeah.
What was your other one?
What was my other one?
You had another one that was better.
Which one? I got a few.
I love priest jokes.
There was one that made me bust out laughing. I was like, ah.
I gotta think about him.
Yeah. That's good. You should do it. At least once.
I just want to tell one joke.
Just one joke
Try to
and-
be funny once.
I mean,
What was it?
yeah, people enjoy this podcast. They laugh.
That's not. But I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Trying to be funny is hard. I applaud you guys on that one, man.
I mean, it comes naturally to some people. Some
I
people
would
don't think it comes
I would
naturally
give
to me.
away a lot. I would give away a lot of the things I'm grateful for in my life to be funny,
Yeah.
like comedically funny.
Yeah. Well, appreciating it. I mean, that if there weren't comedy fans, there wouldn't be comedy. So,
And that I am, brother.
thanks for the laughs.
Thanks for coming on here. Where can they follow you? And
Morgan Hyman Comedy on Instagram. I also book shows under West Texas Comedy Collective. So that's on Instagram, Facebook, and then just Morgan Hyman on Facebook. HYMAN.
doing any TikToks? Any reels?
Yeah, I do TikToks. Morgan Hyman Comedy on TikTok. I'll post videos and stuff. I also do some workout, weight loss stuff every once in a while when I'm not lazy. So, and some music. I do music too a little bit.
I saw that.
Yeah, some funny songs. I'm probably going to be doing that at Cafe J tomorrow. And then the Nashville show, where I'm doing a show at Nashville in January too, and that'll be musical comedy.
There you go, man.
Hell yeah, thanks for having me on. It was
Jennifer,
fun.
you got anything?
I have a question.
Sure, I've got an answer.
What are your tattoos?
Oh yes, this is a golf. My grandpa owned and operated a golf station in Olney, Texas, for probably close to 30 years. Mm-hmm. And then this is some maternal grandfather, maternal grandmother. She was a cook. She had polio, so that's how she took care of the family. She couldn't really work on the farm or anything, so she was a cook. And then my dad's dad, he was a rancher and stuff, horses, buffalo. And then my dad's mom, she was into this shit. So just a little bit of everything.
Shit.
And is that for
my dog, Winston? Me and my ex-wife adopted him 12 years ago today, but he's been gone almost 2 years now. Oh. So, yeah. I got a few other ones, but, you don't want to see my butthole tattoo.
It just kept on catching my eye.
Yeah, you do? Okay, I'll show it to you off mic.
Patreon.com.
It says lick me.
All right. Yeah, patreon.com/Snake Pit Studios.
Support.
$1. You can see his butthole for $1.
That is a lie.
One love, guys. Dude, thank you.
Thanks, man.